Hello everyone, welcome to another short video. Welcome to the main channel. Today we're talking about something that I've half listened to. What I mean by half listened to is that I've listened to enough of it to be able to discuss it, but not entirely enough to give an overall opinion. So this is about the 60th anniversary Big Finish audios, Once and Future. I've currently only listened to 2 of the audios. The first one, and I think the most recent one, but I know enough about it to be able to discuss it. Now, this video is all about my thoughts on Once and Future, so whether or not I liked Once and Future, whether or not I like the audios I've heard from Once and Future, whether or not I think Once and Future was a good concept, what I thought about some of the casting for Once and Future. So I've got 4 points to cover, so it should be a very short, interesting and educational video. So let's talk about point number 1. From the audios I've listened to, did I enjoy Once and Future? So the one that I listened to was the very first one, which you can find a review on this channel, and the second one, which will be a review coming soon, which was the most recent one with Paul McGann and Carole Ann Ford, who plays Susan Foreman. If that's how you pronounce her last name, I do apologise if I have butchered that. So we already know my opinions on the first box set, the first episode, shall we call it. First instalment is the correct word to use. We know that I really loved that. I thought that was incredible and amazing. As I'm still in the middle of listening to Once and Future, the most recent one with Susan and the 8th Doctor involved, it's an interesting one because really in the TV world we haven't really seen Susan interact with any other Doctor other than William Hartnell. So hearing her in audio interact with all these other Doctors in the history of Big Finish with her in it is interesting to see how they develop her character, how they develop Susan, and how they introduce, because really Susan knows all about regeneration, but obviously because regeneration exists until the end of William's time in Doctor Who because of his illness, her character wasn't aware of it because no one else was. But now that it became a thing, she would have already known all about it. Sorry that light has died. So, I don't know why it died, but we did budget. But because of the way that the Big Finish work, and they try and bring characters in, try and make everything more interesting, it's helped the story massively. But it said to us, right, here's Susan. We want to incorporate her. Her own Big Finish series was successful. Now let's utilise her here, and we'll just make her aware of what on earth is going on. And so that's what really works well in this iteration, because she is the best character in that. Now my third point I want to talk about. Sorry, that that light keeps on turning on and off. My third point I'm going to talk about, was it a good concept? Well, at the time, yes. But now, not so. I'll explain. So, at the time, when Jodie Whittaker turned into David Tennant, we had degeneration as a thing, and we thought that was going to be the idea, and that was the theory. So Big Finish developed this degeneration series that explained what degeneration was, but because in the show itself they never mentioned degeneration and that never got explored, it didn't really help with this. So I loved it and the concept was incredible. I just if we had explored degeneration before the 60th, like 3 or 4 weeks, or like a year before the 60th specials were airing, before we had this degeneration storyline into it, then we could have had degeneration more explored in a wider concept before we utilise it in a heavy sense. But I do think it still works. It doesn't ruin it. I just think it works. It's just we could have had more about it talked about, if you catch my drift. Now, my fourth and final point was, do I think the casting throughout the series was good? Well, some casting, when you look at them and thought, that's odd, why are they them together? Or why are them and them together? And you think, that's weird. But because it seems weird, that meant that the story was going to be bizarre, odd, out there and incredible. And that's the fun bit about it. That means you can go to work on it, you can go, oh, because you can use all of 6 years, Doctor Who, all the actors that are still alive, all the actors you've got the rights to in the Order Big Finish, and it gave you the opportunity to go, oh, we're gonna do this, and you can go, whoa, 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 and you can do whatever you want, and no one will bat an eyelid. Well, people did bat an eyelid and went, oh, this is weird, but when they listened to it and thought, this is incredible, so they did bat an eyelid, but at the end of the day, it was still an incredible audio series. So, there you have it. That's my 4 points onto what my thoughts were on Once and Future. Thank you guys for watching. Time on to bed. Bye. There should be more reviews of Big Finish coming later this year.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.